And welcome on in, everyone. I think we are going to hop right into it with a recap by Mothership.
Alrighty then. Last time, after getting supplies, the group heads out of town. They gotta have their cake and eat it too. They go back out that mountain ravine. In the ravine, the party fights a strange creature that is taking the flesh off of corpses and using it to heal itself. From there, they trace the odd, magical, shadowy path to a cavern with a large disc in it with a black hole under it. Dead and alive creatures that pass through it become these shadowy echoes. After beating the creatures in the cavern, the group returns to Evenfall and tells the guard captain what they have found. Over dinner, over dinners, oh, bleh. Over dinner, they discuss the three different options of where to get help. There we go.
Well, that's where we're starting, yeah.
Yes.
So as a correction from last time, it's a little too early in the day for everybody to go to bed and then wake up the next day and talk about it tomorrow. So you guys are going to be talking about it tonight before you go to bed.
Never underestimate me.
And that naps are real, but anyway.
Never deny me sleep.
So that is where we're going to pick up, just as a minor point of clarification about the disc. The disc is the hole. They're the same thing, and it was kind of floating in the air.
Okay.
So very minor correction. So I imagine, hopefully, it zipped you all over to the inn.
Mm-hmm.
And you guys can sort of just take your seats and feel free to discuss as you will. As a reminder of the options, there was the nearby wizard who typically doesn't care to help people. There was the possibly group of druids fairly close to the town, but it would involve going up the mountain and was kind of described as the more dangerous option, even though it's closer. And then at quite a distance, the pretty much only real guarantee for help you guys have is the Song of Fools, a mercenary band who may or may not have a how was it described by Mango before, like a cannon fodder mentality. So they're like you're guaranteed we can go there for help, but how useful that help is up for debate. So yeah, if you guys have more questions about them specifically during or post conversation, feel free to ask, and yeah, feel free. Go ahead, discuss. Begin.
Okay, so I don't know anything about magic except the magic within the mystical stuff. So I think we're gonna need some help from a mage.
It's like a sorcerer. Are you a sorcerer?
Punch magic.
Okay, One Punch Man.
My favorite subclass.
Oh, the One Punch Man subclass.
No, the punch mage.
I cast fist. But that's what I think. There's nobody that can't be reasoned with, right?
I don't know. What was this wizard's name?
Ophir Dragon Splitter. A reminder for you specifically, Valor. Her refusal to allow your order to use her teleportation circle is why you had to walk 300 miles. That's your only real experience with her, is that she outright refused. She was directly asked, and she's like, "No, don't ask again."
I think Valor, just at the mention of the wizard, and anyone can be reasoned with. She just looks a little pouty. She's like, "Not everyone."
Well, most people.
Yeah, most people. The thing is, we should have that thing in the cave guarded. And the cannon fodder group would probably be best for that.
Yeah.
But
Also
aren't
worth a reminder then that she had said she was going to send 2 guards to the cave.
2 guards.
That's what
1,
she
2.
had said. Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's not enough people. And that's kind of anyway. But aren't these things in like opposite directions?
The Song of Fools and the Wizard, yes, opposite directions.
And what was our third option? The druids. That's right.
Mhm.
Well, we're
But they're the
talking 2
farthest
different
away, right?
kinds of magic, but I don't know what kind of magic that thing was.
Yeah, I mean, I'm definitely not the expert on that one.
But I think we are going to need all 3 groups' help.
So then which one do we go to first?
The wizard, in hopes that she lets us teleport in between.
I
You know,
feel like
there's-
I could guilt trip her. She wouldn't let our division use her little teleportation circle. So I had to walk. I had to travel 300 miles, which means I could have gotten, if she let me, I could have gotten here 300 miles faster. And I didn't.
With
So
no
I can blame,
blisters.
yeah, I could blame this on her.
You could. I kind of blink at you a little bit and go, what did you learn along the way?
I hate walking that much. Horses smell bad, and guards are very loose with their words sometimes.
And actions.
Yeah. Also, they don't pay them very well. I think they should do something about that.
Mm.
Also, like this, she like kind of like shuffles through her bag and like pulls out like a little dried cracker ration. She's like, "This is awful. Do you guys eat this all the time?"
Yes, and I love it. I will take that if you don't want
No,
it.
I mean I don't, but I need it. It's so hard to eat. It's so dry. Anyway,
But I do think we need all 3 parties in this case. And if we could go to the wizard and coerce, bribe, whatever we need to do, and then go from there. Because if she says, yeah, you can use it once, then we're going to have to make a choice then.
I feel like getting her to let us use it once would be a feat. So yeah, she wouldn't even let me use it. Like what?
Mm-hmm.
You know who I am.
My parents didn't even like argue that much about it. Like what? I thought they were on my side. Ugh.
So
Well,
what
I
you
think,
learned on your walk was that you don't like walking.
Not that slowly. Like enough. A little's good for the body, the spirit. Helps you retain information, but like that much travel, that's not necessary. My feet hurt. It's really hard to read and write when you're in a back of a bumpy carriage.
And also,
True.
you're like horses smell, but you were probably like also people after like traveling all that way.
No one smells good. I don't smell good right now. Do I smell okay?
well,
So
I mean, it
after
could be
we eat
anybody.
this delicious dinner and go to bed in the morning, we're going to go to the wizard.
So if we get the wizard, we get her help. Who are we going to next? What was the plan with that?
Probably the druids, because the mercenaries are opposite the wizards, so kind of the
Well, I think if the
Like
assumption is
between?
that you get the teleporter access, where do you go from there?
Yeah, that's the question.
Yeah.
Probably the druids.
Well, as a bit of a distance reminder, the druids are like 2 days away from the town. The wizards like 3 days away from the town, and the mercenaries are like a week away from town.
Could we swing by the druids on the way to the wizard? That way we would only need one teleport from her.
Maybe the druids have dealt with her too and can give us a little advice.
That's possible too.
Wasn't it particularly dangerous to get to the druids?
Yeah, it was noted as particularly dangerous, but I don't believe you guys inquired as to like
Why?
And you guys
So
could
that might be
always
worth it.
ask for more information.
That would be information worth having,
Yeah.
so we know what supplies to take with us.
Mm-hmm.
But also, like, logistically.
Well, I meant supplies as in ammo and that kind of thing.
Sure.
Oh, I'm fully loaded.
Yeah, and you're not done with the meal yet. Drink less.
But I think it is a really good idea to find out why it's dangerous.
Yeah. I could go ask before we kind of settle down.
Yeah, let's
Why
see,
not?
because then it'll give us some.
I think so.
We can make a plan, a better plan.
Yes.
Planning is important.
And they should probably know what we're doing too. Anyway.
I like the plan to make a plan. I'm gonna sit here and feel miserable because I just nearly died. I'm gonna just eat my food now.
Yeah, fair enough. And by my food, you mean whatever leftover is sitting on the table at this point?
Yeah, whatever it is, I don't care.
Yeah, so you wanted to go talk to Olmara, Valor?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Are you going alone?
She's like in the little guard tower thing. You can go ask her questions if you want.
Yeah.
Are you going alone?
If anyone wants to come with me. It's always appreciated.
Sure, let's do it.
Yeah, let's go.
Just the whole party goes, except for
Yay.
Draeniel, who's just munching on stale bread.
I almost feel obligated now. I'm gonna take the plate with me. Compromise.
Yeah, so you guys don't have to move yourselves. Don't worry about it.
I glance over at him and go, I hope that doesn't, like slide to the ground there, dude.
What? Sorry, food?
Yeah, I hope your food doesn't fall to the ground.
It can't because it's in my mouth.
Fair enough. Yeah, like I was saying, you guys don't have to move around. We'll just leave here and we'll say you guys head over there to talk to her rather than moving the giant map the whole way every time.
Right.
Yeah. So you guys reach the guard tower and you see Umora standing there. It's been all of like 15 minutes tops. And so she kind of like looks over her shoulder as she hears you come in, and then does a double take, and she's like, "Back already?"
Yeah, just had a Maybe a few quick questions, but the most pressing one I have is why, in particular, is the route to the druids dangerous? What makes it so dangerous?
She sort of like pushes away from the table she's standing at and turns to face you guys. And she goes, "Oh, well, there have been quite significant reports, I should say quite frequent reports, of the Cult of Sanguine Returns activity in the area. Individuals who seem to use some sort of dark, twisted magic to warp their bodies into more animalistic forms."
Um,
That
Could you be
sounds
more-
vaguely familiar to
could
something
you be
we
more?
fought.
It's something I am. Could you be more specific about that?
Typically, they hunt travelers, and then once they've killed them, strip the flesh from their bodies and use it to alter themselves.
Hmm.
They
Kind of
are
gross.
That sounds a little too familiar.
they're quite dangerous, especially because in most cases they are in groups of 2 or more, and seem to be able to regenerate from many wounds that are inflicted upon them.
Are we sure we want their help?
Well, that's not the druids you'd be asking for help.
That's just on
just
the way to the druids.
in the way, yeah, between you and them.
Oh, I misunderstood. I thought you were saying the druids were doing that.
Mm-mm. Was not the question. The question was, why is it dangerous?
Yeah, we
Right, and I thought you said the druids are.
No. And so to clarify, that is, it sounds like activity from this group of individuals is between you guys, where you the town, and where they believe the druids are.
Okay. Well, then I guess we better clean that up on our way.
I mean, it does kind of sound very familiar. Maybe there's more information about that in particular in that area that could help us. Eh,
Yeah, like if we're gonna be dealing with this kind of stuff, these kinds of scenarios, maybe getting a jump on some of them this way is gonna be useful.
Yeah, as much as I don't like the idea of that, you're not wrong. I wish you were. That would be nice, but you're not.
Sometimes I like being wrong. This would have been one of those instances.
Yeah, really.
There are quite a few of them in that direction.
Well,
Seen them in as many in groups of as many as 8 before, or so reported. And
Is there anything like that on the way to the wizard?
the path to the wizard is just the main road. And then once you reach a certain point, and she almost seems like she's searching, like trying to remember. Once you reach a certain point, there's a turnoff, but it's quite hidden, magically so.
That sounds delightfully boring. I love it.
Of course, you have your typical wild animals and occasional bandits, but for the most part, it's quiet. Be surprised if most of you hadn't passed that direction on the way here without the means to see the turnoff, it's quite difficult to find.
Do you know how we would find those? Like how, like what we would need in order
You'll
to
have
find
to speak to Enna. He's delivered supplies to the wizard on occasion. Apparently has a means to find it. She's very, say, reclusive. So, to my knowledge, very few people have that information. Anna being the general goods shopkeeper that showed up in makeshipt plate mail.
Mhm.
Ah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I mean, I guess we'll have to take our chances with her, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, she's already told me no once. What's the word? Was she gonna tell me no again? Maybe. Not bitter.
Oh, she hasn't said no to me yet.
It doesn't feel good.
That's fair.
Feels like a smelly, horse-drawn carriage.
Well, could smell worse.
Yeah, it did. Got a lot worse after the third day.
Well, then what did it smell like then?
Like a horse-drawn carriage and people who haven't showered in 3 days. Then it got worse again.
It was always worse when you were inside the covered wagon with the other people.
Nah,
Unpleasant.
that's when you open up the front so the air can funnel through.
Oh, you can't escape it.
Well, did you have any additional questions?
I think that's all I had. I was mostly curious about the path to the druids and, why it was so awful. And now I know. Unfortunately.
To be fair, you lot are quite capable, but I think more than the other two directions, you'd be making yourselves targets. Traveling through forested mountain, populated by such, shall we say, opportunists.
Yeah, it sounds like it'd be faster to go to the druid first. Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, strictly time-wise, because it is closer.
Yeah, if we're not accounting for the things that will try to murder us, yeah. But there are things that will try to murder us.
Oh, there's going to be things trying to hurt us. That's, yeah.
It's a pick your poison scenario.
Yep.
I do like boring things.
Mhm.
Well, what's the most boring option?
The wizard.
The
Just
wizard.
straight path. Nothing out of the ordinary. And maybe if we convince her to help, I don't know. Maybe she can offer some sort of advice for, what were they, cultists? Turning
Yeah.
into animals? Maybe
It's-
she's dealt with them.
Yes.
Maybe
see
we
if
can
she's
make
been-
it her problem. And then she'll have to help.
Well,
All
I
right.
think
Well,
think-
I'm on board.
I think angling from that position for the whole scenario will help. That is Omara speaking. He is seemingly quite this self-involved person, and if she's reason to believe whatever this disc thing is, as you described it, is a threat to her, she's a lot more likely to do something about it.
I am
Mm-hmm.
curious, how much does she interact and benefit off of this town? Like, does she interact at all, get any supplies from here, use any of these trade routes?
Well, as mentioned, she gets supplies from Enna on occasion, but that's about it. To be fair, if not for Enna, she'd have quite a bit further to go for
Excellent.
supplies, which
That's good.
isn't impossible with teleportation and things, but
But that's
think-
effort on her part.
precisely, I think she'd much
And-
rather have it come to her than her have to go get it.
And to find, should something happen to this town, should something happen to Enna, that's effort on her part to find a new courier.
Right.
This is
That's
good
true.
information.
Indeed.
So we're off to see the wizard?
Yes, we are. In the morning. After
Yes,
breakfast.
I'm definitely not going now.
Although it sounds like Enna first, though, right? Or Enna in the morning. Enna in the morning. It's my morning talk show.
Maybe now, just in case, I don't know, there's something, if she can help us, maybe there might be something to prepare ahead of time.
Sure.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, we don't know, but it could be.
Yeah.
Maybe
So head over and see
there's
what
a-
they've got going on.
maybe there's a riddle to solve, and we're gonna need time to think about it. If 3 days on the road isn't enough.
Well, and it's not dark yet, so
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Yeah, you guys can head over there. To the general goods store, the accurately named but not particularly original general goods.
Hey, it gets the point across. You know what you're getting when you go there.
It does.
Mhm.
And that's what it's about.
We carry no specific goods here.
It's general.
Mhm.
Very general. Yeah. Sorry. All right. So you guys head into the general goods store. Like pretty late afternoon. There's a little bell ring as you open. It's like as you guys head in,
Yeah.
and you hear like some clunks from way off on the other side of the store, and you hear the little voice of Anna go, "Welcome. How may I help you?"
Well, it's your lucky day.
Mhm.
'Cause if you're looking for people to help, they have arrived.
Fantastic. What can I help you with? Clunk, clunk, clunk. And this, like, is still wearing this armor from yesterday. Or again, you actually don't.
well, speaking of smelly.
Oh. Your name
Little,
is Anna. right?
Anna, this little kobold comes up and like peers upward at your party through this like very clunky makeshift armor out of like wrought iron pots and pans and things.
Oh, did you get your armor from what's his name? The inventor guy.
LaRoe?
Yeah.
No,
Did
he said he couldn't make me armor because he didn't what did he say? Didn't want me putting myself in risky situations, so I made my own.
Oh.
Although I've only had to use it the one time.
I mean, it worked, right?
Yeah.
Good work.
It did.
Mhm.
Until the shelf fell on me, and this one had to help me out. And he points at Draniel.
Yeah, no worries. I got you.
And that's what it's about, helping one another out, which is why we come to you with a question. Because we
Oh,
need
what's
to
that?
help ourselves. You essentially work as a courier for, why can't I find her name? Ophir?
Ophir Dragonsplit.
Yeah, you deliver her goods, correct?
Wow, sometimes.
We
That's correct.
So we need to go see her, but we were told that along the way that the path to continue on is sort of hidden by magic, and we need to know how to see through that.
Oh,
get-
I mean, I don't really know, but I have a way.
That'll do.
What is your way?
Oh, she's gonna be real unhappy if I help you guys, though.
She'll get over it. She wants me to be resourceful. Here I am being resourceful.
He does seem, sort of hesitant, and then starts to sort of clank back to the I forgot what it's called, counter. uh, well, I mean,
I'll swear to not share it with anyone else. It stays between us.
I mean, I can sort of ask the reason, but maybe if you tell me, I'll feel a little better.
I'm sorry. Tell you what?
The reason you need to go talk to her?
Oh, you might have noticed that odd things have been happening around town, dangerous things, and we're investigating it. And we're going to need her help to continue investigating it and figure out what is happening. Because we think she might have information, or at least know how to dissect the problem in some way.
With a very deep sigh, he's like, I mean, yeah, that makes sense. Sort of starts rummaging around in the counter. Okay. Like I said, she's gonna be real unhappy about this. So you've got this, and he holds up what looks like a metal chain, on the end of which is it almost looks like a small dragon's claw made of metal, with a sort of this purplish black gemstone clasped in it, and he goes, "Well, if you wear this, you'll be able to see the path. Once you're in the right area, with the right trees, about 2.5 days south, give or take. There's a cluster of trees sort of across from a big weird red rock that's on one side of the road. It's pretty big. Points to probably Draenial, much bigger than this guy. Just a big red rock across the road from that. There's a cluster of trees, and when you're wearing this, and he holds it out past all of you, specifically to Draenial, as you are the one who helped him previously. Holds out this necklace for you to take.
Thank you.
But if you wear it and you're in that sort of location, you'll see the cluster of trees. They'll get all ooh, and he wiggles his fingers. Woo, you can see through them, and you'll know where they are, and you can pass through them and continue on from there.
I don't understand your magic talk, but it will show me the way. I got it.
It'll be pretty hard to miss, yeah. As long as you're wearing that. If you're not wearing that, it's very hard to miss.
Okay, well, I'm going to put it on right now, so I won't miss it.
Smart. That being said, the tower can pretty much always be seen from the road in that area for half a day. But it always looks really far away, even when it's not. Something to do with the magic of it all. I don't know how it works.
That checks out.
I don't know how magic works either, so it's okay.
I can teach you. You can learn it.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
You can teach me magic. What kind of magic?
Oh, listen, we'll get to that. There's many kinds of magic. But
that's lesson 2.
I am particularly adept at divination.
What's that?
That's the word I'm looking for. Sort of seeing the future, manipulating outcomes, stuff like that. You ever feel like you were going to swing and miss, but somehow you hit?
No.
Hmm.
Imagine that he's just not observant.
So that's lesson 3. We'll get there.
Okay, well, you've piqued my interest.
Okay. There's one thing I will note. Ophir, well, I'm sure you've heard about her, but there's one thing to be very careful of. It's kind of, shall we say, fatalistic. Choose your words carefully. Don't lie to her about how you got that, okay? It would be very dangerous. Tell her I gave it to you because I thought it would help the town. Don't lie about it. She'll be mad, and she
no
might
reason
turn
to
you
lie.
into a bug or something.
Is that one of the divination things?
No, that's just being petty.
Oh. Well, fair point. I don't know how you tell the difference between the two.
Oh, as we continue the lessons, you'll learn the difference.
Okay. Do I call you teacher now, instructor, or
No, you can call me Valor.
Valor? Okay.
I'm just standing in the corner shaking my head. Okay.
Do you want lessons as well?
No.
It's okay. Anyone can be smart enough.
There's a chance. Hopefully, you won't have too much issue, and don't piss her off.
Well, we'll see about that one, but we don't have any reason to lie to her, so you don't
Good.
have to worry about that.
Does not like lies. That is true.
Has she ever turned you into a bug?
Me? No. Well, I did take somebody with me one time. She was not happy about that. But she turned him into what do you call it? They're like worms, but they suck blood.
Oh, a leech?
Yeah, she turned him into a leech, and told me to take him back with me, and he changed back, and it took a while.
Did you let him leech off you?
No,
That would be weird.
it would be very weird.
Being turned into a leech? Not weird.
Well, he said it took a while. I was like, how long's a while? Was he gonna starve to death? I was just curious.
He sort of like clanks, like leaning over the counter, like towards you, Draniel, and like whispers.
I lean in. Huh?
Don't tell anyone, but there were a lot of horses in the stables at the time.
I understand.
So, yeah. Turn back eventually, but it's like 2 weeks or something. I don't know how that stuff works, but it seemed like a long time to me.
That is a long time. I think that might be a little traumatizing.
A little.
Well, he's not here anymore, so
Definitely not gonna lie to her. I understand.
he's not here anymore. So, yeah, he kind of left and never came back to the town.
I wonder why.
Yeah. It'd be hard to come back here. Flashbacks and all.
But she doesn't seem to like, and he kind of like points at all of you. People like you.
What do you mean?
Like people in general.
Oh.
but like specifically people like, and he points at Ton and Draeneel, like, you know, humans, right?
She's unappreciative of people of my stature.
Yes, tall people. Not a fan.
Well, I guess I'm not that bad. I can understand.
It seems. Told me. There was one time she said, I don't know that it was a nice thing to say. I don't think it's nice, but she said she liked that kobolds didn't have to be around that long. But I couldn't tell if that was.
It's not a nice thing to say.
Gonna tug at my collar a little bit.
I couldn't tell if that was, hey, you won't live long enough to be a problem, or if that was kind of a, I wish I didn't have to live long, you know?
Maybe a little bit of both.
Maybe, but the job pays well, and she's yet to turn me into a bug, so that'll continue. Anything else since you're here?
Are we good on rations, everybody? What's everybody got?
I mean, technically, you guys should still have whatever you started with, and then the extra stuff, like the meat pie and stuff you guys were eating, is all eaten by now. I think. Just
Yeah,
like
that's
your
about right.
food for yesterday or today. I mean,
Yeah, I think we're still good.
all right then. Good luck. Don't come back a bug.
I
I'll
do
try
want
not
something.
to. No
I do
problem.
want something.
Oh, what's that?
I think it would be good to have an extra backpack.
Okay, yeah, I can get you a backpack. What kind of backpack are you looking for? Something like real heavy duty, or something lightweight, something with lots of pouches. What you looking for?
With lots of pouches, I'll have to remember what's in each pouch. That won't be a good thing. Something, sturdy, durable. It's going to last me a while. Because mine's wearing out.
Well, if you're on the road for a long time, I can see it wearing out. So here, he sort of like clatters around the counter and and like motions for you to follow him over to the wall on like the all the way on one side.
Mm-hmm.
So when you come in, it would be the leftmost wall.
Okay.
And he starts like pointing out a couple of backpacks, and he's like, okay, so we've got some lighter weight ones for a little bit cheaper. It's about 9 silver. We got some heavier duty backpacks for about 2 gold, and we've got these like super heavy duty backpacks for 3 gold.
Stop.
Wow.
This is all I got. What can I get? 39 copper and 1 silver piece.
Right. He's sort of like heads over to like the very end, like sort of like a corner shelf, like reaches up and pulls down like a fanny pack.
Oh, what was the price for the nice backpack, the big backpack?
The big heavy duty one is 3 gold.
All right, here's 3 gold.
You just pull out 3 gold.
Yeah.
Oh, are you handing that to Ton or to Anna?
I'll hand it to Ton.
I owe you.
You know what? She's gonna give them 5 gold.
Oh, 5 rather than 3? Yeah.
So if there's anything else that they in particular would like to pick up.
So I like the idea of like you're rummaging around in your pouch or whatever for the 5 gold, as he's like detailing why the little fanny pack's actually good, and he's see, I can clasp onto another backpack to give it another pouch, or you can tie it around your waist, right? It's got a few uses, really. And then Valor pokes at you and hands you the 5 gold.
I turn around to Valor and I go, I wanted more room for, like healing potions, but I don't have none.
I think
But-
we might all be out of healing potions. Actually, no, I think do I still have mine?
I think we need to get some of those, but yeah, I don't know what we're going to find along the road. We might, want to pick up stuff too. So, I owe you.
She'll shake her head and be like, don't worry about it.
But it's gold.
Yeah, it can be exchanged for goods and services. And you want that backpack.
You're like, and he turns around and buys a backpack.
Yeah. Do you want, since you're at it, do you want the little fanny pack pouch?
Sure.
Yeah, you can pick that up as well. So now you have both the heavy duty backpack and the little fanny pack pouch, which will cost 3 gold and 30 copper.
Okay.
Excuse me.
Bless you.
Well, I already sort of have a fanny pack because I got my carpenter's toolkit, but this will work. But I do mention that we do need to pick up healing potions after our last day out.
Mhm.
I mean, that is something you could probably inquire about, but it also seemed, well, I should say, it'd probably be worth reminding you guys that you guys only had like 2 discounted potions left that you could purchase, and then there were no more discounted potions.
That is true.
And they were, 10 gold a piece, I believe? So,
Either 10 or 15.
unless you, it was either 10 or 15, unless you guys have more, more gold, that's not something you'd be able to do.
Yeah, I can't, but I'm hinting at the party that it needs to be done.
Yeah, Sugar Mama's running low on money.
I think the entire party's low on.
Parents were like, this is all you'll need. And she's just like, I'm spending all of it immediately. They sent her out. Be self-sufficient. Has no concept of budgeting. I can cast spells, but
Well, I've got $0 left myself.
I think most of you are at or near 0, and the most potions anyone has is 1 or 2, right? So, yeah. Definitely
Yeah.
something to figure out.
I've got one. I just gotta go use the washroom. I'll be right back.
Okay.
The only gold I have is the one that Valor gave me the other day to go get some food.
my character sheet says I have 3, and I don't know, did I not use a healing potion? That doesn't sound correct. But I didn't really get hit last time. But
No, but you shared.
Yeah, I feel like it should be like 1. I don't think 3 is correct. I feel like I at least used 2.
I think you used one to pick me up.
Yeah, I
Or
definitely
pick me up and then gave me one.
Yeah.
One or the other. Yeah, you are at 1 or 2. You definitely used 1 that I remember.
Yeah.
It was definitely something to try and keep better track of.
Yeah, I usually do because I saw 3 and I'm like, that seems so wrong. I'm pretty sure I used 2. That sounds correct. Which would put me at 1. Yeah, because I rolled a 2d4 plus 2. Okay, I made sure it was updated to be correct.
But from there, I think you probably pick that up and head on out. And head back to the inn to wind down and rest for the rest of the day, yeah?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna go cuddle up in my bed. It's cold. That's my guy's plan for the evening.
Fair enough.
The only thing as good as eating is sleeping.
Yes, sleeping off this near-death experience. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
This place got any showers, any baths?
What's
I'll
shower?
worry about that in the morning.
A sink?
I like the idea of you like coming in to like talk to Gudrun, the innkeeper, and you're like, "Hey, you guys got a bath?"
Oh, absolutely.
He like ducks down behind the counter and like lifts up and shoves a bucket and points at the bathroom. just like,
Oh. Sad tiefling noises.
I hope he doesn't think the toilet's a bath.
no,
And
it's
it
a
wasn't
private
bad.
room, more like.
Some might say it's a bathroom.
Precisely.
Hmm.
You can definitely sponge yourself off a bit, as they say.
Excellent. Because after the conversation of like, oh man, being on the road is stinky, she's like, I don't smell very good. She's not about that. Not about the stinky life.
Just like getting like the warm water and like wiping yourself down, like lukewarm water, and you're like, man, I should have took prestidigitation.
Oh my god. I don't think it was an option. Do I have that? Do I
Good
know
question. It would be
Cantrip?
hilarious if you did and didn't use it to clean up the stinky people.
I don't have it. I've got a mage hand though, so I'm just
Amazing.
gonna use that to dump water on her, and she's gonna pretend that she's back home, where
In the
they've got
fancy
running.
bathhouses.
The nice bathhouse. It's got steam.
Yeah,
It's
sure.
yummy.
Or the running water, because you were well off, we'll say.
Yeah, she is used to running water.
No need for the communal bathhouse for you.
Running water, down feather pillows and blankets, goose feather, crackers.
A
Lawrence
professional
went
chef
fried.
that wasn't missing.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, you guys from there, sort of wind down for the evening, have your dinner, more probably the last of the leftover stew. At which point Gudrun's just like, so I hear you guys are headed east, west. Oh my god, I'm so bad at this. At some point in my life, I will figure it out. You're headed that direction. Like I mentioned when you headed the other way, keep an eye out for Myrna. I really would like my chef back. Tomorrow I have to start cooking actual food, and something tells me none of you will be here long once I do.
You're not gonna kill us, are you?
I just think you
Not intentionally.
don't think you'll particularly enjoy the half cooked but also burnt meat. Not after having she was cooking the other day.
Well, I mean, you just cook it on a low setting, and then you can char it at the end. Or, depending on the cut of meat, you can sear it.
He sort of squints at you and goes, "You seem like the kind of person who thinks you know a lot when you really don't, aren't you?"
I'm just observant. It goes a long way. Thank you for noticing.
Guess I'm a little observant too. But yeah, be sure to refill your hit points and everything. Do the rest button if you got it.
Yay!
Yeah. We're long rest.
Oh, I gotta
Dwarfs.
toggle that. Oh, I don't remember where that's at.
Right above, like, or
I think that's if you
where
turned
you.
it on.
Oh,
If
it
it's
is
not
on.
on, it's not there.
I'm just goofy.
Fair enough. But from there, I think you guys can rest for the evening and wake up the next morning.
Guess what time it is? My favorite time. Am I gonna roll anything different? Let's find out.
I'm gonna guess one real low, one real high. Yep.
That 17's been a consistent.
Man, I guess 9 isn't real low, but close enough.
It could be pretty good. It would be very evil to use it on my friends. So I will not. Although
like-
it would be good if we had a swashbuckler and it's like, oh, actually, no. Never mind. I had the thought, like, they have the thing where that I always forget about, and I'm going to try to remember next time, where if you roll, like, under a 10, you just treat it as a 10 for the sake of the modifier.
Reliable talent.
Yeah. So, like, changing a 5 to a 9 doesn't do anything. And changing a 15 to a 9 is bad. That doesn't get you a higher number, as it turns out.
Changing a 1 to a 5 could be good, though.
Yes.
I feel like we're waiting on someone, and I'm not sure who. Is it Dave, or was it Mothership?
I think it's both of them.
No.
Because they're both muted. In case they're here and they don't know, you are muted.
Well, that means they're both gone.
Probably.
Rest in pizza.
Did you say pizza?
Yeah.
Don't bring up delicious food. I'm hungry. I just ate and I'm still hungry.
Chug some water.
I just took a big swig, but yeah, I'll double down.
Going to the Texas Roadhouse tomorrow, and I am thrilled.
Is that a barbecue place?
No. What? Kind of? They have barbecue. And, you know, what are they?
No, but yes.
They're Texas food. How about that? They're Texan.
I don't know why when you said the Texas Roadhouse, my brain went to a completely, totally differently named restaurant. It is a barbecue place, so I asked, but it's not even close because it's like the Pork Pit or something like that is what it's called, and that's where my brain went when you said that, and I don't know why. It's not the same.
Okay, they're a steakhouse.
Fair enough.
Specializes in steaks in a Texan and southwestern cuisine style. They do have like is it like dedicated smokers or something? Something dedicated to meat. I don't remember the name of.
It's smoking, I think.
Yeah.
Probably. It's actually a decent time for a rant and for them to be gone because we're on the end of an ad here. So.
Yeah. You know what's funny? I just realized I did. So I have this extension, I think it's Momentum or something, and it just kind of like, hey, what do you want to focus on today? Like, blah, blah, blah. And when I open a new tab, it shows up. And I never put in, it's like, hey, what do you want me to call you? And I never put in a name. And I was going to Google Texas Roadhouse. So it now calls me Texas Roadhouse.
That's funny.
And we're just going to stick with it.
But yeah, once they're back, I think we'll just head on out without too much fanfare.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I suppose the alternative is we take an early break and let them take their time rather than sit here. What do you guys think?
Yeah, that's fine with me.
Yes.
Quick 5-minute break.
Yeah, we're gonna go on an early break, probably, hopefully, about 5 minutes, and we're back in a few. Enjoy the music. Yeah, I'm gonna hop up.
Yeah.
So I'm here now, and I've got a gift for you. Poison in the well, I've got a gift for you. A special place in hell, I've got a gift for you. The perfect place to dwell, I've got a gift for you. I know they're not as nice as the ones you gave to me. I hope that they will do. Sickness for the skin, I've got a gift for you. A cancer from within. are sad, the sky is blue, there are monsters in the spare bedroom. Kids
I've
grow
returned.
move away, they close the plant, then the mall arcade. Kids are sad, the parents too. Kids get high in the spare bedroom. We grow up and move away. The seasons pass, but the monsters stay. Kids are sad, the sky is blue, there are monsters in the spare bedroom. Kids grow up and move away, they close the plant, then the mall arcade. Kids are sad, the parents too. Kids get high in the spare bedroom. We grow up and move away, the seasons pass, but the monsters stay. Kids are sad, the sky is blue, there are monsters in the spare bedroom. Kids grow up and move away, they close the plant in the mall arcade. Kids are sad, the parents too. Kids get high in the spare bedroom. We grow up and move away, seasons pass, but the monsters stay.
I am so back.
I'm back.
Thanks. Grab myself a little Tylenol as a treat.
Fair enough.
I can feel my body's resurgence of inky. Thankfully not in the form of a headache, but I can tell my temperature's going up. Nice. Put that to a stop. Don't you dare.
All right. So who are we waiting on? Dave and Sapper?
I think so. Mothership is still not. Just kidding, haha.
No, I've been here. I just, because the dogs keep going off, I just keep it muted a lot.
Fair. And I saw that I wrote that you were back.
I wish my reason for leaving was gone, but no. Stupid little yippy dog next door is going off. I'd rather hear the birds.
The birds were nice.
I love nature, and nature sounds and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And I listen to YouTube music a lot.
Like
Yeah.
3-hour compilation things.
Instrumental music, and just really quiet stuff. I'm really into the Celtic music and stuff. But anyway, I had one there I was about to listen to, and it was like gentle sounds of water and music to go to sleep by. And I'm like, oh, no, I'm having trouble as it is. I don't need to go to sleep. But wouldn't the sounds of water just make you want to go pee?
Never had that one.
Oh, I have my whole life.
I feel like I got lucky. Anytime where it's like the middle of the night, I'm sleeping and it's like, man, I gotta pee. I'll have like a dream that I've got to use the bathroom. And that's my body saying like, hey, go pee. And then in my dream, I'm like, well, I don't feel better after using the bathroom. What's up with that? And after like the third time, I wake up and I'm like, oh my god, I have to pee in real life. And I'm just forever grateful that I've never peed myself in bed. My body has done me one blessing, and for that I am thankful.
The whole like sound of water making you have to pee only bothers me when I already have to pee really bad. Otherwise, it's totally fine. I love the sound of rain and stuff.
Oh, I like the ocean sounds.
That is specifically why the aquarium we had when you guys were growing up was in the living room.
What's it? Petrichor, smell after rain. So
I love
good.
that smell.
I want that in like body spray or something.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Makes for a nice candle though, because I don't know why I get a real kick out of the irony of fire making it smell like rain.
That would be fantastic. I love everything about that. I bet someone's made it. I hope they did.
It has to exist, right?
I'm gonna buy every single one of us that candle.
Because I know there's the ocean one that smells like ocean water or sea foam or whatever they call it, which is the same, fire makes it smell like water, but not as good.
Sorry for the delay there.
Welcome back. So we had a bit of a break while you were gone, but if y'all back, we're ready.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So, stop that music. Alrighty. Welcome back. So, for those of you who have not, feel free to heal yourselves up as we are waking up the next day. And then you guys are going to be headed on out toward a cranky wizard, apparently.
I'm so glad we didn't have, a brawl in the street or something, because I was low on hit points and I didn't notice.
One
You were mentioning it?
One trip over a rock and it's game over.
Oh, really?
This is
Go to my eyeball.
Just gonzo. But yeah, if we want, we can just skip straight to it. You guys get up the next morning. You guys have your a very like I think you guys get up expecting more of the leftover stew, but instead you just have like a cooked potato. And he's just like, here.
Hey, that's one step more than an uncooked potato. So
that's true.
It's not bad. It's a good baked potato.
He pulls him out and he's like, it took me a few tries, and there's like a bunch of burnt potatoes like in a pile.
Oh my god.
Hey, there's a reason why I have a chef, right?
It's as they say, practice. Well, my push talk died.
Mm-hmm.
Practice makes perfect.
No, practice improves.
Yeah, as
Look,
long as you're learning.
Mm-hmm.
Let's just say I'm not entirely used to cooking such things. Used to cook other things.
Like what?
Mostly fish. When I lived by the shore.
Fish.
Did you burn those too?
Not as often, but sometimes.
I mean, you know the saying, chicken is the tuna of the sea.
Who says that, man?
He chuckles and he sort of pauses and he goes, I suppose there's a bit of a shared methodology there I should probably be applying rather than trying to relearn.
Hey.
It's a good thought to see if I can do that.
I think it'll go better than
Swimmingly?
Oh, you understand.
Still, though, I think definitely keep an eye out for Myrna, and even when she's back, I think I'm going to try and keep figuring this out. And he's like poking at a burnt potato. Just in case.
We're both going on a journey of self-sufficiency. I'm sorry for us.
Well, then may you succeed faster than I. Yeah, and he bids you all a farewell. Yeah, so you guys can, if you want, totally just head on out. I'm just gonna, for no other reason than because I can, slap you guys at the edge of the map.
Slapped.
Don't push me, because I'm close to the edge.
Yeah. So it kind of just comes down to you guys are going to be traveling for a while. It's entirely up to you as you guys are walking the road if you want to have any discussions.
You know, you'd think if this town thought this was an emergency, they'd let us have a horse or two.
Do they have horses?
Yes.
Did you
Do
ask?
they? Do they have horses? Are you sure?
Or were the horses people?
Horses were people the whole time.
Oh no.
They have stables.
Mm-hmm. Which are for horses.
Mm-hmm.
But are they
Okay.
for horses that they have or for horses of people that are visiting?
I don't know. I just always assumed there were some that belonged to the people of the town, but
I don't know that you know one way or the other.
I don't. But I'm not going to say it after we've been walking for a while. So it really doesn't matter. It's just my little annoyance.
Well, fair enough. You just sort of like, they should have given us horses. You're just like walking on. Maybe 15, 20 minutes outside of town. Another, 15, 20 minutes pass. Everybody give me a perception check.
I'm not walking back.
You sort of look over your shoulder like, it's not worth it. No
It
horse
depends
for
on
me.
it depends on what's about to attack us. Maybe it is worth running back.
I don't see anything. I keep my eyes straight on the road. I don't look back. I only look forward. To the future.
Looking to the future. Okay.
Yeah, 15 is sufficient. I can't remember names. Athos. You hear what sounds like sort of footsteps and like stumbling from behind you guys, and it sounds like it's somebody sort of stumbling through a bush or something. And you sort of like look over your shoulder, and you see. One moment, please.
Also, I will say that before we left, I would have cast mage armor on myself.
Good call.
In my brain, I'm like, yes, I did that. And then I just forget to say it every single time. So I'm trying to remember
Fair enough.
instead of just assuming everyone else has assumed I've done that.
Yeah. So you see, as you sort of look over your shoulder, a fairly short woman with like this sort of earthy brown skin and hair that could like it sort of looks like gnarled brown roots. She's got like a cleaver in one hand and she's absolutely filthy. And she's like wearing an apron and there's blood all over her hands. And she's sort of like just looking back and forth like wild-eyed.
I'm gonna yell her name. It is who I think it is, right?
Yeah, you would recognize Myrna.
Yeah.
Although
Myrna?
technically speaking, you have not noticed her. You got a 9.
Oh, shut up.
So Athos is the only one who sees this person.
Okay, I'll wait.
Like,
Sort
hey,
of
look over
back and
there.
forth. Oh yeah, you're like, hey, look over there.
And now I yell her name and and I just run to her.
Valor looks in the complete wrong direction.
I think probably about the time where you go, hey, look! She looks off over in your guys' direction and, like, tenses up, like, a cleaver at the ready. And then Ton, like, runs over. She sort of eases up a bit and looks at you and she goes, oh, well?
Well? What?
Are they all gone? I chased one of those things with the like shadows on them, and I chased it. It was like a bird, and I kind of she scratches her head. She's like, I kind of got lost. Which direction is the town?
Oh boy.
Also, how long has it been?
It's been just a day or two, right?
I mean, at this point, it's been, like, I don't know, like 28, 30 hours.
Just over a day. And I like take her shoulders and point her to the direction of town and go, stay on road. You were missed.
Right. Follow
Especially by my stomach.
she's like clearly out of breath. Those and it wasn't even one of those things. It was just a normal freaking crow. I chased it. She like turns and sort of like starts stumbling towards the direction of town, and she's like, "It didn't even taste good in the end."
Oh God. Oh my God.
Do you need salt?
Something.
Needed to be cooked by something more than a little campfire, I tell you what.
Hey, you know what? I'm gonna pull out a ration and give it to her before she goes too far.
Oh yeah, she snags it out of your hand and like stuffs it in her face, and she's like, "Awful, thank you."
Do I have one of those cakes or pies left?
I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't think I had them anyway. I would give it to her, but I don't got one.
She gets back to stumbling towards the town, and she's just like sort of repeating to herself, "Follow the road, follow the road."
Yeah, that sounds like her. I'm decided to turn around and go, yeah, that's her. And just walk back to the group. I'll go, and I go, at least we'll eat better when we get back.
At least you didn't all fail the check.
Yay.
She just continues to wander for 3 more days.
Yeah, really.
Yeah. So, not much there. She sort of wanders back in the direction of town, and you guys continue onward.
Do we tell her how far back it is?
I imagine you're just like,
I'd say walk half an hour or whatever.
Yeah.
Okay.
She heads off in that direction. She goes, and you guys continue onward. Honestly, other than that, like a brief moment, it's a very uneventful day of walking on the road.
I love it.
Mm.
I'd like to think that Valor is showing Driniel just like her spell book, kind of like, I don't know if he would even understand any of it because like each one's unique to every wizard, but she's still showing him like, and this is that. And that, and like showing him the hand motions.
He's trying to learn, but he's not dumb. He's got a +1 to intelligence, but he's not gonna take it very easily.
You'll get it in time. Listen, I've been studying since I don't know, I was a child, maybe 3. So you'll get it in time. It just takes practice.
I need to get me my own book study material then, right? Yeah? Is that how it works?
Exactly. See? That's the right attitude.
All right, if I get my own books, I can do magic. Got it.
Well, that's part of it. There's a lot more, but that's a step in the correct direction.
I have a new life ambition.
You're certainly gonna look very wizardy. Hold the book, gray hair. Fantastic.
They say dress the part.
Teach you how to cast a fireball.
Lovely. Yeah, so you guys settle down, I imagine, to camp sort of just off the side of the road, and sort of rest for the evening. It's probably best to establish now what your watches and stuff are going to be, what kind of turns you're going to take, or what have you.
Well, I'm one of the folks with dark vision, so I can do one of the late night ones.
I also have dark vision.
So
I believe, yeah.
theoretically,
I'm not fancy like that.
theoretically, one of the first ones and the very last one could ostensibly be Draeneel and Ton.
I'll take first watch. It means I get second dinner.
And that's before it gets super dark and as it starts lighting up.
Ah,
Does that make
I'm
sense?
smart.
So if you guys divide it that way, it's just what order is the middle?
Why don't you go first? Because you have spells to refresh, right?
Oh, I mean, I haven't used any today.
Oh,
I guess
okay.
I used one, but
Also, sort of just a general establish the plan sort of thing. So,
yeah, wherever you need me, whenever you need me.
so probably Draeneel, Valor, Atos, and then Tom. And that's kind of the order we're gonna do.
Yeah.
Works for
Sounds
me.
good.
Fantastic. So from there, you guys have a very uneventful night. Almost like, you're just normal travelers.
Whoa. Should I just keep my portents or should I re-roll them?
I'll let you pick. I'll go with whichever you choose.
Is it because we're on the main road?
Main road safe. I'm gonna keep them for now because
Fair.
I like the diversity of. There's a 17, but there's a 9 this time. It's not literally 17, 18, and then 17, 18. There's a 9, and that's wild. I'm
Yeah,
a
fair.
wild magic
You
user now.
haven't used them. You haven't even used one of them. So go ahead and keep them both, and we'll carry them through the next day. And y'all wake up the next morning and launch on your rations, and I imagine cast Mage Armor again.
Oh,
'Cause
yeah.
I want us both to get into the habit
Yes.
of remembering.
Wake up as soon as we're about to head out. Mage armor makes her coat look nice and decorated. It's got a little glimmer to it now. Little
Sparkle.
sparkle. Sparkled and decorated.
Heck yeah.
So
Yeah.
I imagine you continue to teach as you guys go.
Oh, yeah.
Are there any other conversations that occur as you guys travel? And or as you're setting up camp in the evening, because it's another uneventful day. But just as you're setting up camp.
Well, I'll make sure that we have our food situation sorted.
Are you a hunter?
I mean, not by trade, but good enough at it. I've got survival and a nose.
Sure. We can come to that post any travel stuff you guys want to do, and then as you guys are setting up camp, we'll discuss that. But yeah, fair call. So if there's nothing beyond that anybody wants to do, you guys sort of travel further along the road, and you come to this section that has some very nice logs sort of on the side, and you're like, hey, that looks like a cozy place to camp for the night. and you guys can sort of set up how you guys want.
Cozy.
Athos, now would be the time for the aforementioned survival stuff you were talking about. You want to sort of maybe go on a little hunting excursion?
Yeah, we'll see if I can track down some dinner so we don't have to go into our rations.
Fantastic. Let's start with question A. How far do you think you're like sort of willing to go? And are you going alone?
Well, probably alone.
Fair.
He's stealthier that way. And maybe I'll set up a couple of traps and then go in another direction and see if I can find any game that way.
Yeah, sure. Give me. Let's just start with a survival check. Nice. Yeah, you do find some small game pretty quickly that you can. I should say. Let's try that sentence again. You find that even the small game in this area seems to be a lot sparser than you would expect, but you do find small game relatively quickly.
Okay.
But it's kind of a little rabbit, sort of like in like a tree trunk, like hiding.
Well, we all got to eat, so.
Yeah, but again, it's a lot sparser than you would have expected, especially with a 23.
Mm-hmm.
And all you find is a single rabbit that seems to be cowering from you. But I would say you can get it without any super issue.
All right.
Yeah, you snag a rabbit, and I imagine take it back to camp.
Yeah. Do I find any any plants like wild garlic or herbs or edible forage on the way?
I do not think that you do.
Okay.
But as you're sort of on your way back, now that you're not specifically looking for the animal, give me a perception check on your way back.
All right.
Give me 2 seconds.
20.
Sorry, my headphones popped out. Just you said something.
Oh, I got a 20.
So carrying on the thought of a very sparse wildlife, you also start to notice that a lot of the plants and herbs and stuff that you would normally snag up seem to have been eaten. But especially with a 20, it doesn't take you like all that long to notice something's off here. Give me a nature check. That'll be sufficient. It kind of looks like something with sharper teeth has been eating all of these herbs, all of these other edible plants.
Okay. Well, I'll keep that in mind and try and be extra stealthy on my way back to camp so I don't draw things towards it.
Sure. Go ahead and roll stealth. Let's see if that helps. Not super stealthy. I imagine you sort of like stumble out of the trees. Did you guys want to set up a campfire while he was out hunting?
Oh yeah,
Oh, yeah.
we're setting up camp.
Campfire.
We gotta get the fire going so we can cook what he brings back, man.
Campfire.
Did you see him with a bow and arrow or anything?
Yeah, he had the stuff to need.
I don't think he needs a bow and arrow. If so, I would have gone.
Holds up hand crossbow.
Weird.
He does. Athos does indeed stumble out of the trees with a rabbit.
Oh,
All right. So who wants to clean this for dinner?
I guess
I'm kidding.
can
I'll do it. That's just a little joke. I'm the creepy guy from the woods. I'll take care of this.
Okay, I'm watching and I'm thinking, do you shave it? Do you
Oh, it's much
how do you get
noisier
rid of
than
all
that.
that hair?
I think Valor would be like, what does he mean by clean the rabbit? And then, she's never watched food actually being prepped. Just
No.
look. So she's like, what does he mean? And then she just looks on in horror.
Yeah, I feel like it is another survival check as well, as you sort of cut into it and prepare the rabbit. I guess butcher's still technically the right word. Yeah, it's a bit sloppy, but you get the job done. The pelt is sort of sort of cut up in a manner that it wouldn't really be super usable unless you
Oh,
made
yeah.
something really small. But the meat is it's there. It looks fine. It's cookable. Slap it on the fire, as they say.
Hopefully it tastes better than the stew.
Alrighty. So, as I imagine you're cooking that up, can I get all of you to give me a perception check?
Maybe.
Just for you.
I want to do better. I have a
Those rolls.
17 now.
I want to do
Dang
that.
it.
I want to do better.
Atos is rolling good right now.
Yeah, don't mind that.
Sorry, that's weird. There you go. There's some good rolls. There's no way that's not gonna be sufficient. Excuse me. As you guys are cooking the rabbit, you guys hear specifically the 26 and the 21, and you said that was 17, right, Valor?
Yeah.
So it starts with Atos and Ton hearing like the sort of like distant crunching of leaves and like footfalls from somewhere in the trees to on your screen it'll be the left of you. And then once it like sort of creeps closer as the two of you are sort of like looking around, trying to identify it, Valor, and then a few like a few seconds after that, Draeniel will also hear it. It's coming from both above you guys and below you guys, and you see two trios of wolves low and skulking towards you. Especially with that 21 and the 26. They look quite emaciated, and the moment you guys look in their direction, they charge. Roll initiative.
Yeah.
Yeah, we knew that was coming, huh?
Hence the whole pointing out that it was actually fairly hard to find
Mm-hmm.
the game, even if you did so quickly.
Isn't it?
So sorry. I couldn't mute. Ugh.
I think I made a minor mistake. So all of you guys except Atos saw everything I just said. Atos, you saw all of that, and then two more further back in the trees. I'll ping them once they're on the right layer. Oh, that won't work. Sorry. So yeah, you saw two more than everyone. Yeah, the two more are up here. But I'm sure you'll see them soon enough. That's a lot of wolves, and they look very hungry and very determined to eat you and, or possibly and your dinner. This one charges forward, leaps over the log, has to dash to get to Draeniel. And then this one charges forward and is going to attack Valor,
Aw.
which you do have mage armor, so
I'm gonna portent it to a 9.
it's a miss.
I don't want to get bit right now.
He's like, oh god.
What if
Danielle.
we...
Alrighty. Well, my original plan's out the window. I have something in front of me to slap. So I unleash my mighty salvo.
Action, bonus action. That's a hit and a miss.
Alrighty. And that would be my turn.
Slash. Alrighty. Next up is this wolf at distance. What's up? I think that's a mistake on the mapping because these guys are supposed to be further away. It's my bad. Let's try that again. Dashes to get to you. Right, because that would have been off the map. This guy, I'm gonna have to hop up no ears in a second, but first let's the wolves first I gotta do the wolves. This one's biting at you, Valor. I believe has advantage because of pack tactics. 15.
Yeah.
Is that a yes?
Yeah, that'll do.
Wow, that's maximum damage.
Ooh.
Strength save.
Okay. Oh, my character sheet closed for some reason. Uh-huh.
You are prone.
Okay.
Ah. This dirt looks like dirt.
Yummy.
Bam. Dashed to get there. It's Ton's turn. I gotta hop up a sec. Also, Mothership, don't forget your once a day ability. Sorry, it doesn't come into play right now. It's just we forgot like
I
most
know.
of the time. Go ahead.
Getting tired of the high pollen count around here. Sorry.
Well, at least you're not in the grass like Valley.
Yeah, she's literally eating dirt.
Is there one close enough to me to hit?
There's one 5 feet away from you, next to the prone Valor. You can just step to the left.
Oh, underneath the turn order. I see. I see how you are.
They're hiding. Their stealth was so good it went meta.
Oh, really? Okay, yeah. I'm just gonna smack with my sticky.
Mark.
Come on. I have no idea. Whatever.
That's unfortunately a miss.
I know I missed. Okay.
Right in the dust next to him. Athos.
Well, I would know about wolves. Like I'd have an idea about wolves, right?
I mean, in general, sure.
With my background of like being kind of a woodsy type and survival skills and that kind of stuff.
Yeah, I think you'd have some general knowledge of wolves, including the. I think you would probably know that you and Traniel and Ton would know this, but I don't think Valor necessarily would.
Absolutely not.
That they would not normally attack a camp, especially considering a fire, unless something was amiss.
Okay. So I am going to then, first off, bonus action to shift. So I will gain some temporary HP. Oh, maximum.
Wow.
So that is 10 temp HP. And then I will use my elemental attunement, or I guess at the start of my turn, I use the elemental attunement.
Oh yeah, order of
Use
events.
use a key point. I just forgot that. And then I will leap over the fire,
Let's
and I
get
will
fancy.
punch that guy.
Hmm.
Oh, well, I mean, they're not all going to be winners, but at least I look cool while doing it.
That's true.
And so that is going to be my turn. So it's my action, bonus action, and movement. But
Alrighty.
I am ready to go now. So
I'm here. I am ready. Darting into advantage attack. Athos 16.
16 is going to be a miss.
Oh, sorry, I meant Draeneel.
Ah,
Oh,
fart.
that meets.
well, that'll definitely miss me.
9 piercing. Give me a strength save.
Alright, here's the strength save.
Athos is prone.
Woohoo!
Wait, what did I do?
Ah, damn it. Draeneel is prone. I keep doing that.
It's
Sorry.
alright. I knew what you meant.
Draeneel is prone. Athos is fine.
I mean, maybe not soon, but
For the brief moment that is now.
yeah.
And Draeneel is just in a bad spot. Bump.
Nah, I have him right where I want him.
17 is a hit. Sorry, you had previously taken 9 piercing damage. They are rolling quite high, guys.
So that's 7.
So 7 just now, 9 previously. Yeah, you got
Yeah.
the 9. I see that. And so yeah, 7 now. Wolf, the final wolf approacheth. He's gonna attack Tawn. 19 to hit. 10 piercing, and give me a strength save. They have rolled nearly max or max on every single one, I swear. They are desperate and starving, so let's say that's the excuse. Yeah. So Tawn, that is 10 damage to you, and you need to give me a strength save.
Okay. Strength. Oh, joy.
That is a failure. You are prone.
It's close to that time.
Valor. Things
Well-
went real bad real quick.
Well, I'm gonna stand up. And, for fun, I didn't think I'd use this. But I do have it. I have Thunder Wave.
Mm-hmm.
Heck yeah.
Perfect.
And
Let me remember, it sweeps out in front of me. A 15-foot cube originating from you. What's the best way to position this?
well, the fun thing about that one is you can kind of just maneuver it around, yeah. And
So I
like,
probably couldn't get this guy, but these two?
so
I don't want to friendly fire.
Well, if we're already laying down.
It's a 15-foot cube originating from me.
and it's still in the center. Is it? Oh, snap the center. So it'd be like it'd be out from you, right? So you just pick a
Yeah.
direction, kind of thing.
You know
That'd
what?
be
If I
15
could
feet.
do it so it gets these guys, like
Kinda like-
originating out from me, kind of.
Oops. Oh man, this thing's not working like I think it should.
It never does.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, please. Like this, but to the right.
Yeah. So that it gets these guys, but not these guys.
Yes.
So if I could do that, that would be so nice.
Yeah, I would. Is that? Why is it doing that? Short answer, yes. I don't know why this thing's not cooperating.
You know. I'd say it's got its reasons, but 12 thunder damage, and I think is there a saving throw? Yes, it's a Constitution saving throw. The DC is 13.
Why does it insist on being middle, not? That's so weird. 1, 2, 3. No advantage, so first number.
But yeah, DC is 13.
Is that right? Is that correct? The DC, I mean?
Yeah, I believe so. Yes.
Yes, okay. Roll your damage.
I did. It should be right above. It was 12 thunder.
Ah.
And on a failed save, the creature takes the full 2d8 and is pushed 10 feet away. On a successful save, it takes half damage and is not pushed.
Well, one goes flying dead.
There's also a thunderous boom, audible up to 300 feet. Sorry. It's a warning.
We're over here.
Kill me.
I mean, not bad. That is
I'll
the
take
most
it.
damage done yet. By you guys, at least.
I'm gonna be a little greedy and drink my healing potion as a bonus action.
You wanna? Okay.
Excellent.
Hit points.
Yay! That's it.
Alrighty. Attack roll against Rainiel. 14 is gonna miss, I think.
That's a miss, yeah.
I don't remember. So I think you'd been knocked prone prior. Sorry. Names. Valor. You had been knocked prone prior, so you probably stood up, right?
Yeah, I stood up.
Okay. So I mean, I guess it doesn't matter because the advantage doesn't stack. So yeah, just well, that's not gonna hit you.
Nope, not quite.
Draenil. You are also prone. You can use half your movement to stand up. Sword
I'll
still in
use
hand.
half of my movement to stand up, and then I have a curious question. With the maneuvering attack, someone can use. You could. They get up to half their movement. Could that theoretically be used to get them to stand up on my turn?
It should, yeah. It just half of whatever they get would have to be used to stand, but they can. So if for example, if I have 40 movement, you can give me 20. It would take me 10 to stand. Oh no, it would take me 20. It's half your movement score. So yeah, they could stand, but they wouldn't be able to move any further.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
Okay,
So
well,
you can help someone stand, but you can't get them out of danger with that. Or you can get them out of danger if they're already standing. Or
yeah.
just maneuver them into place.
Ton's still on the ground, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and use that superiority die to get her up on her feet, and I'm gonna swing at the same wolf I swung at before.
Presumably, yeah. I don't know what the range of maneuver is.
It says basically like line of sight almost. A creature can see or hear you.
Then you're good. All right, 15's a hit. Roll it. And is that a bonus action?
I'm not really no, it has to do with my attack.
Yeah.
It's spending a superiority die.
You drop
So
that
it's-
wolf.
Nice. So I basically dropped it and magically got Tawn on her feet with one foul swoop.
You're just like, this is my magic.
Uh-huh. And I like that because now you're not going to get TKO'd on the ground.
Bonus action?
Wouldn't that be a second showing? And I'll do it at this guy here.
Sure. Damage, that's a hit. 6, not bad.
All right, that's my turn.
Retaliation comes. And by that I mean 18 hit,
Ouch.
9 piercing, and DC 11 strength save.
Let's go! I'm up, I'm down, I'm up, I'm down.
You're down again. And yeah, 9 damage.
Yeah. I like to do burpees in combat.
Increase the challenge. All right. This one's gonna bite at Valor. 13.
Misses. Just
Tawn.
misses.
Fair enough. Tawn, you are standing.
I felt these magical hands. Where did they come from? All right, this guy needs to, you know what? No, I'm working on this one.
Okay.
I'm gonna try again. See what happens. And hopefully not, break my stick.
Nice. Roll your
Yay.
damage.
I would love to.
14 drops it.
Heck yeah.
Just smack it with a metal broom. You're just like,
Get out of here.
you want to move it all?
I get her.
You want to move it all, or are you good?
No, I'm not moving because this one's next.
Well, yeah, I mean, do you want to step forward, interpose yourself between it and Valor?
Oh, that's true. You are correct.
Fair enough. All right, after you is Atos.
All right. So I'm going to punch this guy.
Making short work of them, almost as short as they were making of you. Yep.
Okay. Let's see. Oh. Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna punch that guy real quick.
Mhm.
So action.
11's a miss, unfortunately.
I will then use my bonus action for a martial arts attack.
That will hit.
And then so that's gonna be 7. We'll call it fire damage because I'm elemental right now.
That'll drop him.
Then I will move to right there,
Sure.
and that'll be my turn.
All right. This is biting Draniel and missing.
Thank the gods.
This one's biting Draniel and hitting.
Don't thank the gods. I am
6.
flat 0. Perfect
Alright.
number.
Draniel drops.
It's well rounded.
I'm taking nap now.
This one's gonna bite a ton. Sorry, no advantage. Never mind. It doesn't matter. Same number. 6 is a miss. Valor.
I am gonna try to move if it'll let me. Okay, there we go. Oh boy. Probably can't thunder wave my way out of this one before everyone is surrounded. So I will overkill. And oh shucks, I don't have 3rd level spells. Never mind, I can only hit one person. We're gonna mind whip a wolf.
Or which end?
We're gonna do which one took down Draeniel? That's one I'm gonna hit.
The one that took down Draeniel.
Was Draeniel down? Who was
Top
down?
right. Top right.
Ah, that one's getting whipped.
Yeah, I was checking the turn order to see who did it. Intelligence save.
Yeah.
Failure.
Failure. It's gonna take a whole 13 psychic.
I can't imagine anything other than its head popping happening here.
Oh, absolutely.
So it drops.
Yeah, that one's just. I was like, I don't think, unless I roll really poor damage, I don't think the rest of the effects are gonna happen. However, it will kill it otherwise.
Draeniel, you're showered by wolf's blood. Go ahead and give me a death save.
I bathe in the blood of my enemies.
It should inspire you.
One failure.
That's a fail, yeah.
Alright. This one. Well, they aren't smart. It's coming for you, Valor. Give me an attack of opportunity, Athos.
One moment here. A punch.
Hit.
And that. Okay. 10 fire damage.
That drops him as he tries to go bite the loud person. On.
Wow. Came back to me quick. Hopefully my stick works again.
Get him. That's a hit.
Oh no. I just exited out.
Oopsie.
I went to move my character sheet and exited out instead. It's one of those days, guys.
Yep.
Understandable.
Come on, load in. Okay. Is it not acknowledging me being here or what?
Yeah, it rolled. You dropped it.
Oh.
Do you want to move at all? Now that you killed it.
Oh, I am like not on. I gotta.
Do you need me to zoom you in?
Can you like? Thank you. I didn't know what word to use. Okay, so is this the last guy that I can see?
Yes.
Did I get hit? Yes. Did I get hit?
Yes.
Okay.
You took 10 damage, and you forgot to do it, so I did it for
I thought I had done. That's why I was confused. Okay. Anyway, Brian, that's all I can do.
Yep, but you're here now.
I'm here now, so he has a choice of 3 to bite at.
Sure do. Athos.
Well. Let's feed him some fists.
Hit.
That is 5 fire.
Nice.
And you know what? I'll move up here and bonus action to martial arts them. We'll do it again.
Okay.
For 9 more fire.
Drops him. Alrighty, that's some of your movement and your action and bonus action.
Yeah.
You gotta
And,
stay in turn order until Draniel's stabilized.
Yeah. So that'll be. I mean, I'll move over closer to Dreniel,
Sure.
and that'll be my turn.
Then we switch over to Valor.
So Triniel's still on the struggle bus.
Yeah,
Mhm.
he's unconscious. Wanna go
I
slap
take a
him?
lot of naps.
Just give him a slap.
Is he making death saves?
Sure do be.
Oh, I guess we'll try to stabilize it without making it worse.
Good luck.
Mhm.
Don't do that. Or I said, don't make it worse.
I'm gonna try. That be a medicine.
Mhm.
I have anything with a small knife.
I'm sorry, what are you doing with a small knife?
Oh,
What?
then we're gonna cauterize the wound. Where's my there? Oh my goodness. We have cauterized the wound.
Mhm.
Yeah. You can call that stabilization. Give me a D4, Draniel, to see how long it takes you to wake up.
Okay. Yeah.
Well, the food will be done by the time you wake up. Will there be any left? That's the question.
Well, okay.
Also, you
You
guys
know-
are now surrounded by 8 dead wolves.
I was just going to say, one rabbit isn't enough to feed all of us.
Glances at wolves.
Odd way to hunt.
It's a form of trapping, right?
Not many people like the taste of it, but I'm okay with it.
Taste of what?
Wolf.
Oh,
I've never had it.
I mean, out of character, I've never had it either. In character, oh yeah, no, I eat it all the time. It's really not that bad.
I
Better than nothing, right?
I had it a couple times after I just stopped talking.
After what?
I left home.
who's
Oh, not so
so-
bad.
who's butchering the wolves?
I mean, I guess I can take that over.
You know, you did so well the first time. I'm gonna leave you to it.
Thought you wanted more practice.
Yeah, I don't mind.
Alrighty. Do you, you know what? Let's I'm sorry. I'm trying to make a decision loudly. Yeah. Okay. So, over the next, let's call it like 2 hours, maybe 3. So by the time you're getting near the end, Draniel wakes up. You sort of adequately, but not well. We're just time saver. Butcher all of the wolves, and you guys get yourselves far too much wolf meat to carry. You're happy you bought a new backpack, but it's now full of wolf meat.
Oh, it's gonna make my backpack all bloody.
It's cooked.
Ew.
It's fine. Not eating it raw, right?
Are we gonna cook it and then put it in there, or are we just putting it in there?
Would we cook it?
I would hope it would be cooked before put in
not-
there.
Not eating raw meat.
You guys just sort of cook a bunch of it throughout the night.
Oh, so we're making jerky too, huh?
Yeah.
Cool. Perfect.
Yeah, so varying sizes. There's 8 of them. Let's divide it up. Let's say you guys get, and I suppose it's up to you how you guys want to carry it. In total, from 8 wolves, you get about 200 pounds of cooked wolf meat.
Oh.
Wow, that seems like an awful lot.
It's not.
200 pounds is not a lot?
From 8 wolves?
They were starving.
Yeah, really.
But there's 8 of them.
Now there's not. We've condensed them into a compact,
Oh, wow.
travel-friendly form.
Now, is this a pack of males and females?
Presumably.
I'm assuming. So wolves weigh 70 to 100 pounds each.
Well, I mean, presumably we won't eat it all. Definitely don't have time to smoke it all, but
There's also organs and bones.
True. But I'm also afraid that our cooking is going to attract others.
I'm attracted to the smell of cooking meat, so I can't blame them.
It's not like it hasn't happened before.
But yeah, they kind of, weight varies. How much you guys manage to get varies.
Yeah.
You know, 200 is kind of a conservative estimate if you really think about it.
Okay, but 200 divided by 4.
It's 50 pounds a piece.
Shut up.
That's a lot of meat.
Is based on how much you guys could eat in a day and how fast it will go bad.
Well, we might have
Could be a
something to
problem.
trade for, I don't know. Healing potions.
Could do. But the point is 200 pounds of meat in total.
So 50 pounds per
If
person.
you guys want to carry it all, yeah.
Hold on one sec.
And then you guys sort of eat some of it and bed down for the evening.
So my second backpack is all meat. Because if the backpack carries 45, their backpacks only carry 30. We're not taking it all.
no, we're definitely not taking it all, but we could just bury some of it and then I'll come back and get it later. Or we just take what we need and leave the rest for the crows. I mean,
I think if we leave enough behind, anything that would come get us for the food would come here and then be satiated.
Judas
Oh,
goat.
that's
Yeah.
smart. There you go.
So
Also,
I'll take
ostensibly,
10 pounds of food.
at 200 pounds, you guys would have at most, like, because it's unrefrigerated, it's unpreserved.
Yeah.
There's no preservative on it. You'd have at most 5 meals worth of meat before it started going bad.
Yeah,
Right,
we
so
definitely don't want to.
So if I just take the 50 pounds and we bury the rest, that'll work. And
We don't have to bury it. We'll just leave it.
Yeah, as Sapper had, or in this case, Draeniel had said, leave some behind to distract whatever would come after the rest of our food.
Yes, I like that.
It would be a nice old pile and maybe spread out a bit of like 150 pounds of wolf meat sitting here.
Mm-hmm. Yep. We're helping the other scavengers.
Correct. You're at 1 HP, Traineo.
Okay.
I imagine you guys eat some and you take 50 pounds, which is still probably too much, but it's something. You guys take
Well,
the
I was
50
going to look,
pounds.
how much can I carry, actually, now that I think about it.
Trust me, you're fine. And then you guys proceed to go on your rest. Although I imagine you set the food sort of off to the side and not immediately next to you.
Yeah.
The stuff you're leaving as bait for other things that might attack you. Leave that off to the side.
Mm-hmm.
Rest for the evening. You guys come to the next morning. As you guys sort of clean yourselves up from a night's rest and a battle and lots of butchery and such. Feel free to have a moment or two to role play the next morning. I'll be right back.
Do we get our HP back then?
It was
This
a
is a
long
long
rest,
rest.
right?
Yeah, it's a long rest. So,
Hmm.
how much do we get back? I can never remember.
Everything.
Full on long. Yeah, long rest is everything.
All right. Not very creative with the numbers, but finally did not roll a 17.
I love how we're role playing here.
I'm just writing down some notes. I'm so sorry.
There's something about getting covered in dried blood that makes you itchy.
You think
Draniel
it's,
says that he's scratching himself.
you think it's the dried blood?
Well, could be bugs or dirt or
Okie
grime.
Shall we continue on down the road?
Mm-hmm. Just complaining about being itchy.
Fantastic. So as you guys wrap up your morning stuff and have your breakfast and whatnot, you
And
continue
cast
onward.
mage armor.
Tawn, if you want to fully heal yourself. Mothership?
I thought I did. I just forgot to hit enter.
Ah. So, about, as you guys continue on for about half a day, you eventually come to sort of a section of road where off in the distance you see an incredibly large red rock.
That's
That
auspicious.
sounds familiar.
But you also see a quartet of individuals that seem to be frantically searching the tree line.
Quartet of individuals, hey?
As they're sort of like scanning the tree line, one of them shouts across the road, "You're sure it's around here somewhere, right?"
They lost something.
Give me a perception check.
I think they lost something.
Everybody?
Everybody. The response comes, "Oh, we were told it was by the big red rock. So surely it's around here somewhere, right?
Hmm.
Ah,
Do I
23.
hear any of this?
So I think you hear, with your 3, you definitely hear them talking and you hear rock, but you don't really get the rest.
Rock, yes. Love
Uh,
rock.
Draeneel, however, you notice that they all have the same as you guys have previously encountered. Sort of. Oh, sorry, this is not working. That was weird. One moment. Where are you? Is it the right one? It's not that one. It's not that one. This one? I don't remember. Yeah, that's right. They sort of have like this wreath of dark energy sort of clinging to them as they're scanning the tree line. Do you guys, do you say anything? Actually, sorry, Athos notices that as well.
I'm going to look over at Valor and go, they're doing magic.
Are they? Can you hear what they're saying?
They're looking for something next to the red rock, and they got dark magic going. And he imitates what? Oh, I just spaced the name. Starts with an E.
Oh, Enna?
Anna was doing.
I think maybe they're looking for the same thing we are.
What's with the magics?
This magic is fun. But it can be used for more malicious purposes. And if you say they have a dark energy, I feel like that might be what they're doing.
They
look
do
at-
not notice you guys.
Just sitting here whispering like schoolgirls.
How far away are they?
From where you guys are, let's see. 75 feet. That was a big square. About 75 feet, 80 feet, give or take.
I'm gonna stealth.
Oh, no.
I'm not gonna stealth.
I stealth. No, I don't think so.
I trip and fall into the fire.
You think you stealth? No, I'm kidding. But yeah, so this is like half a day from the morning. You guys have sort of traveled all this way. You guys see, just sort of reiterating, see the big old red rock. You see these sort of guys with this dark energy wrapped around them, looking for possibly what you guys are looking for. What do you guys want to do?
Okay, do I see the red rock?
Uh-huh. Everybody sees the red rock.
And I just go, aren't we looking for a red rock?
We are.
Like we're both looking for the same thing.
I will say Draeneel, way off, sort of almost like directly in front of this guy, you see these trees here shimmering, sort of in almost like they're like ghostly trees. So woo, trees, as
These,
described.
where shimmering?
Right here.
I'm still at the campfire if that helps. We're on a different
So
map.
am I.
Oh, that's my mistake.
I can see clearly now. The map has changed.
Yeah, so right here, right in front of this guy is like directly looking at the shimmering trees and is not seeing them.
Mm.
I take it these guys don't have the amulet.
Probably not.
I got bad juju. I don't like them. You guys make the call if we're being diplomatic or.
Well, maybe if we get rid of these guys, she will be nicer to us.
As this carries on, give me another perception check, everyone.
It's like I kind of want to figure out what their deal is. But, oh my god, look at that. I can perceive.
You know, as often as we do perception checks, they should be at the top of our sheets.
You hear, we're already late. We've got to get to the tower. Where is it? They sort of shuffle around.
Okay, so do we all hear that, or?
Everybody except Ton.
Yeah, okay, then I'll shut up.
They say they're late.
They're not very good at that. But since you guys are kind of just standing there and not actively stealthing,
What do you mean not actively stealthing? I'm trying real hard.
I feel like this guy spots you guys as he moves this direction, and he shouts, "We've got company!" And they sort of like all turn in the direction of him shouting. And they're not like directly attacking you guys, but they're all like, you know, they're not charging to attack. They're moving in your direction. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
So, I mean, from there, you guys want to wait?
Valor will call out and say, if she sees them, if she hears we've got company and sees them just approaching, she'll just call out and say, is there something we can help you with?
I've been rolling for 4. There's only 3. I don't know why I was doing that.
Well, you know, for fun.
Just for funsies.
It's because we like rolling dice.
They go, or this front one that spotted you goes, yeah, maybe. We hear there's a path to a wizard tower near this big old rock. Hidden in the trees. You know anything about that?
A wizard tower?
That's right. You look the sort.
Yeah, judge the book by its cover. I've never heard of this wizard tower. Where did you hear that from?
How do you know which book to buy if you can't judge it by the cover?
Well, you read the back cover.
Oh, okay.
You read the last page of the book, actually. That's what I do.
Wait, doesn't that spoil the ending? What are you talking about?
Can it really be spoiled if you don't know how you get there?
Oh, good point.
Huh.
Anyways, I don't know anything about any wizard.
Do you have business with...
So what's a wizard?
I'll do a deception.
I mean, you're directly lying.
Oh, I'm not good at deception.
That's true.
You are directly lying. I'm pretty sure that's deception.
What am I good at? History? Ew, get out of here. This is a 13.
Let's see how that fares. This guy in the front is completely convinced. This guy in the back here is like, I don't know, man. And this guy over here is just like, yeah, that seems weird. Okay. Enough about books. The Wizard Tower.
What Wizard Tower?
You guys don't know about the Wizard Tower.
I wish I
where is
did.
it?
Literally points, and you see like the very like top of the tower over like the trees, like way off in the distance.
Well, surely if you go that direction, you'll find it, right? It only makes sense.
Right, maybe.
I can fly up for you and see if I can see over the tree line. Maybe there's a path beneath the brush.
Maybe it's not next to the rock. It's you can see it from the rock.
It could be a vantage point.
Yeah.
If there's truly a wizard's tower, surely they love riddles and the sort.
True.
Is there a secret word you have to say or something?
Could be Alakazam.
I don't know nothing about no magic stuff. Except for there's stuff called divination. I don't know what it does, but it's there.
It exists.
They sort of like cluster together and look at, and they sort of like nod and look back at you guys, and then and this leading one's like, "Yeah, why don't you fly up and see what you can see?
Sure, not a problem.
Give us a hand, and we'll be on our way, and you be on yours."
Yeah, no problem. She's gonna. I could get Roll20 to work with me. You know, she does not look obviously armed. She keeps her focus is like a little amulet. She keeps that tucked in. Doesn't have anything else visible, so she looks completely harmless. And she's gonna fly up and look towards the tower and really look like she's looking for something.
Well, give me a perception check, if that is what you are indeed doing. You just see a ton of trees. Like, densely packed. Like, yeah, they could just go that way, but it would be really easy to get lost.
Cool. She's going to smile, fly down, and take out a sheet of paper and her pen and ink. And
Sure.
kind of scrawl down a path and, mark some key landmarks for them.
Because you're like pulling out the paper and the ink and stuff. They go, what's that? What you doing?
Oh, I'm drawing down the path that I saw.
Path beyond the trees.
It's a bit difficult to see from here with how tall the trees are, but from up higher, it's a little easier to spot. So I'm just essentially making a map. It's not the highest quality, but it should get you where
Right.
you need to go. And
That's-
she'll...
Does seem like
Take a-
another deception.
Oh yeah, she'll take a step forward and
This will
hand
get you where you need to go. Here you go.
out...
Yeah, roll it.
All right, Roll20, don't listen. This is the time.
This is not the time to do me dirty.
That's very
That's
nice.
pretty good. Mm,
And she'll just take that step forward and hold out the paper.
yeah, I think this guy in the back is like totally convinced now. He's like, yeah, all right, yeah, that makes sense. And he starts to move forward, and these two in the back are like huddled together, like talking.
Oh,
They're like whispering to each other, and like, oh, this doesn't seem right. Yeah. And this guy gets like all the way up, and he's like taking the paper. And these two start, and they go like, hold on now. What's the
Hold-
distance here? 40 feet. Yeah. So they're like, hold on now, and they're like moving forward. They're like, something doesn't sit right. Let me see that paper. And this guy like takes it from you and like turns to hand it to them. And give me a perception check because you're physically this close to them. Just you, Valor. As they're now sort of like passing this paper back and forth and talking about it actively.
It's perceptive.
Okay, so first thing you notice, they're no longer talking about the paper almost immediately.
Oh,
The two in the back, they try to very quietly whisper, "This ain't right. One of them's been touched."
she'll
Yeah.
just ask, is there something
Oh,
the
no.
matter? Do you need any more clarification on the paper?
Right. This one up front turns around after that whispered statement. He turns around and he goes, "Well, sounds like we got a problem. And there's
I'm
one way
sure.
to solve these problems." He reaches behind his back and grabs the club and swings it at you.
The audacity.
Well, that was rude.
That's nasty. I'm gonna remember what the shield spell does. If he's trying to hit me,
Oops.
I'd only be 19. Well, I'm gonna portent it then, and it's a 9 now.
Yeah, I love the idea of you seeing it coming and just turning and it whoosh into the road as it puffs up dust. Everybody roll initiative.
Just very gracefully sidesteps it.
I am not on the map, so I can't click on myself. Oh, hi.
It's time to finish your transformation. One of y'all.
Transformation. What are you talking about?
Yeah, as initiative rolls right after he swings, the ribbons of dark energy erupt from their backs instead of just this pulsating dark energy around them. Athos, you're first up.
Bonus action to assume my stance. And I will. Oh no, sorry, it's not the bonus action for the stance. It's bonus action for shifting. The stance just has to be at the front of the turn. So, front of the turn, stance, and then bonus action shift. And I am going to run up here and punch this guy.
Sure, the first guy up with that swung the club.
Yeah. Oh,
Nice.
that's perfect.
That's
Like
what
I
we
said,
like.
Ultra Instinct. And so I am going to use one of my giant strikes on it as well. But first off, the 9, let's call it fire damage. And we will actually make it a fire strike. So it's another 17 fire damage.
Oh, God.
And I'm going to make him.
And that's this one?
Yeah. And he is going to make a strength saving throw. DC of 14.
DC 14, strength save. Oh, it's a failure.
And he will be knocked 10 feet over here.
Bam.
And then I will move here. I just forgot to roll for my bonus, my temp HP. So it's 8 total. And that'll be my turn. That one felt good.
Nice. All right, this guy will immediately unleash a flurry of club strikes and other things on you, Athos. 1 Dread Wraith Great Club. Bam.
That is a miss. I'm at a 19 when I'm shifted.
Oh, hot dang.
And Dread Lash. So that's a miss as well.
Yeah.
This guy is running forward, and he's going to. Yeah, he sort of like steps around as opposed to through your space, just to be clear.
Mhm.
And he's smacking at Valor. Oh, those are two 22s.
Ooh.
I'm just gonna change one to a 10. I can't afford that.
Which one?
I can't.
The first one or the second one?
First one.
Yeah,
No,
I don't know that you'd know.
So why not the first one?
Sure. So the second one is a hit for 6 necrotic damage.
Ow.
Ton.
Well, I need to scoot forward. My movement is 40. Yeah. Just double checking. No problemo. Hello.
Hello.
Hey, that's
Let's
flanking
see
for
if
plus 2.
Ooh.
Let's see if I can knock your feet out from under you, sir.
That'll hit.
I approve.
5 damage. Nice.
That's a start.
Alright, this guy up top's gonna attack Athos.
That's
Miss.
a couple of misses.
Valor.
Well. Why is my character sheet there? It keeps closing, and I don't know why. But that's okay.
Got a little bit of sass on it.
It really does, but that's fine. I'm gonna mind whip the one directly in front of me. That's Phantasmal Force, and that is not Tasha's mind whip.
I think that's a failure.
It is 7 psychic damage, and it cannot take a reaction until the end of its next turn, and on its next turn, it must choose whether it gets a move, an action, or a bonus action. It only gets one of those.
Fantastic. Next up, Draeneel. Hey,
Alrighty.
you're at distance.
I know. I'm going to target. Oh, ping. Why won't it? There we go. This fine gentleman right here.
Sure.
And unleash a volley, but I'm also going to ask a question. With the disarming attack, it just says when you hit a creature with a weapon attack, you can expend a die. Can I somehow do that with my crossbows?
Yes.
I love that idea. Okay. Well, this guy, he's going to receive a volley of mine with the hiya, hiya.
Oh, that's
Oh,
beautiful.
wow. And I am spending a superiority dice to make a disarming strike, which will add a d10 to.
Nice.
I should have rolled them one at a time. I'll add the d10 to the non-crit.
It's got to be the crit, right? Because you're going to do that on the first hit, so it only makes sense it would be the crit.
Okay, I feel like I'm fishing there a little much, but I'll take it.
I don't see
You have
how.
to double it up.
So
Like you said you were going to do it, so like you already
so
said
that
it.
is the crit, and then 2 plus 10s.
2d10, yeah. So plus 2d10. Whew. Nice.
Love to
And
see
then does that that second attack hits? Yeah.
Oh, sorry. I suddenly forgot math. Hold on. 11, 28. Okay. And yes.
And another 8.
Nice. That's good stuff.
And then I'll move just a smidgen. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. We'll go there. And that'll be my turn.
All right, Athos,
All right.
you're surrounded.
I prefer the term target-rich environment.
Oh wait, we
Um,
forgot to have him do a strength check to see if he's disarmed.
Oh, fair enough. Ooh, that's unfortunate. So that drops his weapon on the ground. Yes.
Yep.
Then it's Athos' turn.
I'm going to start by punching this guy, because that's the guy I punched before, right?
Which guy?
This one?
Yes. That's when you knock
Alright.
back and everything.
So he can take a fist
Mm-hmm.
for 5 fire damage, and I'm going to use my second strike of the giants. This time, though, I'm going to use.
Sorry.
Bless you.
Oh,
Excuse me.
this time, though, I'm going to use clouds. You know what? We're going to keep going with fire. So fire strike for an additional D10. So that's 12 fire damage total.
Nice.
Then I will
That'll drop him.
bonus action to use flurry of blows. So I'll use another discipline point, and I'll punch this guy first for 10 bludgeoning, and he can do a strength save. It's actually DC 15. I forget. Oh no, DC 14. Sorry, DC 14, and or he'll get pushed back 10 feet. So we'll push him to. Oh wait, no, he made it. Well, then I'll punch this guy next. My second one for 5 fire damage, and same thing with making a strength save.
Is this the same guy or the guy to the north?
The guy to the north.
Okay. 5 damage. And strength save. Oh, failure. Bam, bam.
So let's push him.
Oh, he's going that
Oh, I
way.
guess.
Okay.
Yeah, it's one of those ones where it doesn't have to be directly away, but just away. And then I will use my movement to come up to here, and that's my turn. And I'll be right back as well.
Alrighty.
Or actually, if they're going to attack me, then I'll hold on one moment here.
Well, the guy who got disarmed is dead. This is the guy that was attacking Valor. But I think at this stage he would turn and attack you. Like so.
Okay.
21?
21 is a hit.
Yeah, because 19 plus 2.
Yeah.
5 necrotic?
Oh, yeah. I can't do anything with that. So, yeah, 5 necrotic.
Yeah. Ton?
Oh, the guy was running up to hit. It's gone. Come on. Where's this stupid... Where's the slider thing?
On the right, so top right.
No, so I can move the map over to the right.
To the bottom.
Yeah, it's not popping up for me.
That's right. On your thing, it's like small for some reason. We were looking at that the other day. Looking at that the other day. On the left side, do you see the hand? You can click on that.
Uh-huh.
And it switches to a hand that lets you left click and drag the whole map.
Oh, I like that so much better.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so this is a guy.
I don't think you can ping with it, unfortunately.
No, and I'm trying to
This is a guy.
Yeah.
This is a guy.
Ah. Well.
And you are here.
Yes. Oh, I'm trying. Okay, move me over to the... Oh, my God.
You want to be here or here?
No, the guy north.
Here or here?
Behind him.
Okay. That's where you are.
Okay. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
It was not being cooperative. And here we go again.
Hit.
I've been hitting tonight.
16 for 7.
Feel my stick.
All right, this other guy is gonna smack at Athos twice.
It's a miss and a hit.
So 18 and 24. Still a miss and a hit.
Yep.
6. And you got hit with a Dreadlash attack this turn. So it's
Yep.
not 6 damage, it's 7.
All right. We need to find some guys that do bludgeoning and slashing damage, piercing damage.
Well, they keep missing with that attack. Valor.
Dun, dun, dun. Let's see. I'm gonna. I'll mind. No, mind. Blah. I can't say it. What is it? It's gone. Left my brain entirely.
What,
Cash
the
and
Mind
Mind.
Sliver?
Mind Slipper. That's the one.
it's
Wow.
the other
That
brain one.
that word entirely left my brain. Looked right at it. I'm like, I can't read that. We're gonna do that.
At that point, I
what
would have
it
just been
is.
like, I'm going to do this and clicked on it.
I couldn't find it because I'm like, I have no idea what it was. Then my brain remembered. A mind slipper.
Fail.
It's disoriented.
That's this guy, right? Just to be sure.
Yeah.
You get him 5 damage, and he's a little 1d4 on the next saving throw. Okay.
Yeah.
You
Should
wanna
he
move at
make
all?
one? I'm happy where I'm at.
Fair enough. His brain hurt. Relatable. Draeneel.
Head hurt.
Alrighty, well, I'm going to kill this man right here. I've determined it. He's going to eat some arrows.
Mm-hmm.
Hiya! Hiya!
Those are both hits. Sorry, one at a time. The first one's a hit. That's this guy, right?
Mm-hmm.
That will drop him. Even if you did 1 plus your dex, that would drop him. He's dead.
So that I rolled the 16 with the 4.
So the 22 is on the other guy then, yeah?
Yeah.
Six? Okay.
And then I'm gonna 5, 10, 15, 20. Kind of just keep skirting forward. I think he's doomed. I'm just gonna keep a safe distance and lob arrows.
Mhm.
I've touched the ground a few too many times recently. But yeah, that's my turn.
Athos.
All right. I will. Gonna turn to this guy and just start feeding him some what is it? Some knuckle suppers. So
Hertz donuts.
yeah. Stop hitting yourself, and by hitting yourself, I mean getting hit by me.
Hit.
That's 8 bludgeoning. Fire damage, we'll call it.
Sure.
We'll keep the fire going. And I will actually use my final strike of the giants on him to do a hill strike for 1 additional damage, but he has to make a strength saving throw or become knocked prone. No, I don't think.
yeah,
I don't think the D4 from the saving throw will even fix that.
Eeh.
That was on the other guy. He's dead.
Oh, okay. Well, I will then use my martial arts, or will I bonus action for flurry of blows? I'm going to bonus action for flurry of blows using my last discipline point, and I'll punch him. Ugh, 10.
10's gonna miss.
All right, second one, a crit.
Nice.
So 15 more fire, and I'm out of shenanigans. Unless there's something that I can do. No, because I used all my points. Yeah, I'm out of shenanigans, so it's just 15 fire damage. But he can make a strength saving throw or get knocked 10 feet away as well.
Save.
No, so let's knock him over here.
I think you, as you do that last hit, which knocks him away, right? You
Yeah.
notice something you hadn't noticed on the others, which is like the faint cracks in his skin split even more, and more of these like ribbons whip out of him, and the emitting from these cracks, the darkness grows thicker and denser. Which you did not notice from the other two as you were beating on them.
Well, that's going to be my turn. And because there's nothing else I can do on my turn. So that'll be my turn as I sit and consider.
Ton.
I just saw this impressive guy throw this other guy, didn't I?
Oh, you saw Atos throw him, yeah.
That's what I mean. I'm
Yeah.
kind of impressed with his strength. That would be useful. Okay. But I guess I get to turn around and smack this guy again. Apparently he likes getting smacked. You'd think he'd have run away by now.
Well, now he's kind of got this crazed look in his eye. That's a hit. As more of these ribbons are erupting from the cracks on his skin.
Oh God, I hope those aren't contagious. I yell as I smack him. Oh wow.
11, that's pretty good.
That is very good.
That's maximum damage.
Mm-hmm. I don't mind.
I'm going to assume you're not moving.
No.
Yeah, he turns and he's just gonna lash out against Atos with more fury and more strikes than he had before. So advantage.
I'll use my reaction to make one of those a 10. I still have that one, right? Did I use them both?
What
I
numbers
did,
you
never
have
mind.
again? Yeah, I was gonna say.
I need to remember to cross off my resources when I use them.
Fair enough. Does the 20 hit Atos or just the 22?
Both do.
Okay.
So I'll use my reaction. Presumably, there's going to be.
No bludgeoning damage.
Oh, no,
You
that's
miss
just
with the
all-
club again. You miss with the club every single time. They all have. Anyway, so it misses with the club, and then the like additional ribbons like slash out at you. So that is 10 in total necrotic damage. Because it's 9 and then plus
Noted.
the extra one for the previous hit.
Damage has been noted.
Alrighty, Valor.
I don't like what I'm seeing.
Okay.
My wheat.
12. He doesn't have advantage on that.
All right, takes 9 psychic, and then all
Oh.
that stuff.
My brain.
Go pop.
No reactions. Yep. Daniel. Looks like one guy left.
Not for long. Fire. Fire again.
Hit. And hit.
Did you light your arrows on fire?
No, I just
Yeah.
shoot them like this. Pew, 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 pew.
I see.
I think you notice again something that did not occur with the others, which is as this guy falls, the like thicker, denser darkness lingers, an echo like the creatures you were fighting in the town.
I know what this means. Run! 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. That's the edge of the map. I can't go any further.
You can assume you went your full movement, however however that distance was. Yeah. Straniel, Athos.
Well, if Draniel's running, I probably will too.
Well,
So actually, I wonder if I can punch this guy, or if it's the body has fallen, right?
But yeah, the body is fallen. You can make attacks against it as if it were a creature. But I will remind you, nothing you guys have managed to actually hit it with has done anything. That doesn't mean
Yeah.
nothing will. It's just you failed to do anything yet.
Okay. Well, in that case, I will pat Ton on the back and say, "We gotta get out of here," and then I'll dash.
okay. What happened to them before? Because they didn't just hang around.
The
They
No,
had
they
echoes.
came
little-
after us, but they were slow. So
Yeah. So to be
Yeah.
clear, the two that you killed already in the fight did not leave an echo.
I understand that.
In the prior fights before that, pretty much all of them left an echo. So there was something different about those to the two guys you fought and to this guy. You have no idea what was different. Something's different.
Okay, you're not answering my question. In the battle in the town, those echo spirit things were destroyed.
yeah, but they would attack us first.
Yeah. It left like a lingering echo that would charge forward against the creature that killed it, and then they would disappear.
And that's how I got down the first time of the campaign. Draenil's got some trauma. He ain't gonna let it happen again.
Yes, but it's either going to chase you.
Yeah, but they are slow. So if you get far enough away, you should be fine.
We've seen it happen once or twice where they've tried to get to somebody and they didn't get there and then they faded out.
Correct.
And that's why as soon as I dropped it, I was like, oh shit, run! Not again!
Okay, well, I will. I'm having a hard time with this concept.
It's okie dokies.
Well, it's not coming after you. It doesn't appear to be anyways. So if you wanted to smack it, you could, if you wanted to.
I do. I just it. If we don't get rid of it, it's going to keep coming after us.
No, they disappear after they make their attack.
Yeah, that is what has happened before.
Okay. Well, I'm going to scoot over by those comfy looking logs, except it won't let me.
Oh, you're probably still on the hand. On the left
I
side,
am,
switch
and I
back to
can't
the
figure out
arrow.
how to undo it.
On the left side, switch back to the arrow.
Well, that was weird. That's not what I wanted. Arrow. Okay. It's not.
I guess it's less of an arrow, more of a pointer, but whatever. You're moving away is the point.
Yes, well, I was trying to get over by the logs, and it's not letting me.
I don't know what to tell you.
I don't know what to tell me either.
Over here?
Yes. That's where I want to be. Yes. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it surges forward, and it reaches about here, starts to move forward and then just dissipates like smoke in the wind.
Okay.
Which clears that fight. Good job, everyone.
Hey, I did my 0 hit run finally.
Nice.
Okay. Now, did I hear him say that he could see the waviness thing?
I have not said any of that because
The guys were there.
yeah.
Okay.
So there you go.
I'm actually going to yell out. What is the name of this wizard? Oh, I'm just going to say, "Hey, wizard! You saw what we just fight? They're coming for you." See if he hears it. She hears it.
No response comes.
So your name's Ophir.
After a moment of waiting for a response, I'm gonna go and imitate Emma once again. And there's a shimmer over there. And point.
Yeah, he points at trees. You guys just see dense trees.
Okay.
I'm going to walk to where he pointed.
You stand in front of a dense collection of trees.
Do they smell good?
Not particularly. They smell like trees. So
Trees
I guess
smell
if you
wonderful.
consider that good, yeah. I guess doesn't it usually depend on the type of tree?
True.
Listen, there's some trees that smell nasty.
Kind of like some people, but anyway.
Oh,
I washed up after cleaning those walls.
I took a shower. I took a bath the other day.
Yeah, so you guys, what you guys doing? You're all standing, well, maybe not Atos, I just moved you, but maybe not Atos. You guys are all standing in front of the shimmering trees. For Draeneel, as they're sort of like shimmering, it's sort of like a transparent effect. You can sort of faintly see through them. And it seems that at least this outer section of the dense trees is illusory in some manner.
It's magic. I'm gonna go through the door now, and I just kind of start walking.
Yeah, for everyone else, it just looks like he walks into a solid tree wall.
Mm.
I
I'm going
trust that guy.
Yeah, I'll follow.
Yeah.
I'll walk confidently.
Yeah, you guys walk through a tree wall. It's sort of like, now that you're sort of inside here, Draeneel, it looks like it's kind of like a not super dense sort of forested area, right? Like it's sort of sparsely forested with a bunch of illusory trees, specifically to make it look way more forested. So you can sort of see those illusory trees with the amulet on, and you can you can walk directly through them, or you can just squeeze between trees if you want. But you can sort of push forward, and maybe after like 50 to like, I don't know, like 50 feet or so, 35, 40 feet, you guys break through this like dense section of trees, and you see a stone archway and what looks like a road that continues forward.
Cool.
Found it.
Found it.
Fantastic. Yeah, I mean,
And I yell the thing again.
well, now that you're sort of on the road, I do like the idea that you sort of yell it out, and then you look up and you see the tower is like at the end of the road, but quite a distance away.
Oh, well, I never said I was smart.
In fact, if you had to guess, the tower looks kind of distant. You're not going to get there in an hour. It's going to be a while.
Well, I'd have to yell really loud, huh?
In fact, just to cut to the chase, as it were, I will definitely say that it's going to take pretty much the rest of the day, and then you guys will still be like 20 minutes out.
Okay.
Oh, we'll camp and get there in the morning.
Yeah.
Yeah, fair
Camp
enough.
and have
In the
some
wolf
food.
meat.
Wolf meat.
Getting rabies.
No.
One would hope not. Uh, I mean, you know, it is what it is. But anyway, yeah, you guys carry onward until you know, it comes time to rest for the evening. You guys set up camp. And other than the fact that most of you kind of view this whole area as a lot more densely forested than it actually is, other than that fact, you guys have a quite a restful evening, and I think we'll end there as you guys are sort of winding down for the night. And when we come back next time, if you guys wanted to have any campfire discussions, we'll do it then.
Right on.
Okie dokies.
Alrighty then.
So let's wrap up for the day, everyone. Thank you so much for coming. It has been a fun time. I hope you all have an absolutely fantastic evening. We're going to go ahead and raid something pretty, and we will catch you guys next time. Good night, everyone.
Have a great night.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.
As always, great gaming.